ready now for the weigh-in for the WBO Heavyweight Championship fight, which will be tomorrow here in Las Vegas. And we will kick it off by weighing in the challenger. Tommy Morrison, who is a challenger in this bout, will now weigh in. Tommy Morrison.
Shoes off. Too late now. They already got it. I'll just crack your panties. They're already on TV. Off the crack. Okay, with the shoes, 226.
226 for Tommy Morrison as he gets ready to challenge for the WBO Heavyweight Championship. And now the former champion of the world, George Foreman. George Foreman weighs in at 256 pounds. And so they are ready for the WBO Heavyweight Championship match. And they are taking shots of George Foreman here on the scale. As we will get ready, we're going to have a chance to chat with both of the fighters. We're going to have a chance to talk to Tommy Morrison and also to George Foreman. And they are clowning a bit for the folks here. And you can see that as this promotion has developed, Barry, of course, it has not been a rancor-filled situation. These fighters have been pretty amiable with each other. Both men, as I said, we're going to have a chance to talk to both men here. And Barry, you're going to have a chance, I believe, to talk to Tommy Morrison, who came in here at a very fit 226 pounds.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting, Al, that this is 5 pounds heavier than when he fought Ray Mercer, and that's a fight, of course, that he really wants to apologize for. Let's go back to you, Al. You're going to talk with George.
Well, I have George Foreman here with me. And George, 256, you look like a very fit 256.
No, I was hoping for 265. I don't know how. I ate a good breakfast and the whole deal. I don't know what happened.
How did I know you were going to say that? But you do look fit for this fight, and you've worked very hard for this bout. Some people actually think that you've had a more serious attitude in terms of the way you've looked at this bout.
This is going to be a serious fight, and of course, I've had a serious time, yeah.
Now, his punching, of course, is the thing that makes him different than some of the opponents you fought, in that he's got lots of power. How are you going to avoid that double left hook of his?
Oh, I don't know. I've been in the ring with a lot of double hookers before.
One or two.
Probably, yeah. The frightening moment I had was when I had to face Joe Frazier, who had a left hook, was really a murderous hook, and I was scared then. I'm only frightened this time.
Well, George Foreman is still kind of laughing and scratching, and that's really been the story here, Tommy. It's been a promotion. There's been a lot of tickets to sell, but when does all the fun and games stop?
Well, the fun and games stopped for me about a little over 8.5 weeks ago. You know, once we went into camp, obviously we had to go to New Orleans and do the cable thing, and it was a pleasure. I think we both had fun with it. We both gave each other our space. But you know, George is a great guy. He's a class act. I like to consider myself on that same level. We had a good time doing it, but now it's time to take care of business.
Good right hand by George Foreman.
Short right hand.
Short right hand.
George Foreman showing that great championship quality, doing all he can. Is it enough? Hasn't backed up since the fight began, but has taken most of the punishment.
Timmy's a physical marvel at his age. To be able to go these 12 rounds.
Even had a word for his corner there. We couldn't make it out. George headed to sitcom heaven there at ABC when his fight is over here. He'll begin filming in July.
Hook by Tommy Morrison. Combination. Again, George is really frustrated now. Really frustrated. He's trying, but he just can't seem to be able to put it together.
Under a minute to go in the fight.
You can just see Tommy Morrison getting off first, beating George to the punch. No matter how long George has him trapped on the ropes, Morrison still beats him to the punch.
And Morrison.
Good left hook. Good left hook by Foreman.
It was a good left hook, but I don't think as punishing as it appeared. Morrison had his hand up, and he kind of leaned back on the ropes. And he calls time with 11 seconds left, but they keep fighting.
And Mills Lane lets them fight.
All right, hey, over here. Time.
He's calling time again.
All right.
And a bell sounds, ending the fight. It really doesn't matter. It is moot. Tommy Morrison with the look of a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you the winner of this bout will be the WBO World Heavyweight Champion. We go to the scorecards. Dalby Shirley and Patricia Jarman both score the bout 117 to 110. Jerry Roth scores the bout 118 to 109 for the winner and new champion, Tommy the Duke Morrison.